Is Nissan's fall inevitable? Nissan, one of the Japan's greatest automaker, the brand that gave us Godzilla, the legendary GTR, which dominated the Japanese Grand Touring Championship, winning 4 consecutive titles from 1990 to 1994 and securing 29 wins out of 29 races. Nissan also gave us icons like the Datsun 240Z, one of its first sports car, which claimed victory at the 1971 East African Safari Rally. Nissan was everywhere, from video games to movies like The Fast and the Furious, admired by both enthusiasts and casual buyers. But those glory days are long gone. Today, Nissan is struggling financially. Some reports even suggest that it may not survive past 2025. So, what happened? How did one of Japan's biggest automakers end up on a life support? In this video, I will uncover the mystery behind Nissan's downfall. Stick around until the end to understand why Nissan is failing. At one point, Nissan saw a glimmer of hope, a merger with Honda. This deal could have secured Nissan's survival, but it fell apart due to Honda's push for more control. Now, Nissan is desperately searching for a new investor or a strategic partner, but the question remains, will they find one in time? In an attempt to stay afloat, Nissan is slashing up to 9,000 jobs worldwide and cutting its global production capacity by 20%. Analysts suggest that Nissan needs external help to regain its footing, but with Honda backing out, who else could step in? Nissan's collapse boils down to 3 major factors: lack of leadership, a failed bet on electric vehicles, the loss of its longtime partner Renault. Let's break them down. For 18 years, Nissan was led by one man, Carlos Ghosn, a French, Lebanese, Brazilian businessman credited with saving Nissan from bankruptcy in 1999. But his arrest in Japan sent shockwaves through the company, and Nissan has struggled to find a stable leadership ever since. Successors have come and gone, but none have been able to crack the code. Without strong leadership, Nissan has been able to make bold decisions and adapt to rapidly changing automotive industry. Also, if you are still watching the video so far, please subscribe so I can bring more news for you. Believe it or not, Nissan was once ahead of the curve in EV development. The Nissan LEAF, launched in 2010, was one of the first mass-market electric cars, but since then Nissan has fallen behind. Their designs and technology have become outdated, and unlike Toyota, they failed to offer hybrid models, a crucial mistake. Many consumers, especially in key markets like China, prefer hybrids over full EVs. Here is why that's a huge problem. In China, 51% of all new cars sold are either hybrid or electric. Chinese brands now dominate 63% of their own market, a 27% increase since 2020. China is Nissan's biggest market after North America, so losing half of that market has hit Nissan especially hard. For 25 years, Renault was Nissan's safety net. After nearly going bankrupt in 1999, Nissan was rescued by Renault, which bought a 43% stake in the company. Renault also taught Nissan how to make bad cars and sell them to customers, a move that ultimately hurt Nissan's reputation. But in 2024, that alliance came to an end. Renault reduced its stake to just 15%, leading to financial instability for Japanese automaker. Now, Nissan is desperate for a new investor, but whether they can find one remains uncertain. The reality is, Nissan is simply the most public example of a much bigger problem: the struggles of legacy automakers as the Chinese car industry rises. Nissan was caught off guard, too slow to react to new competition and investing in their own products. To survive, Nissan must act fast. Cutting jobs and reducing production might buy some time, But without a strong leadership, innovative cars, and the financial backer, Nissan's future looks bleak. Ultimately, the biggest issue Nissan is facing is declining sales. Back in 90s, Nissan's reputation was built on performance and reliability, but in recent years, quality and design have suffered. Overuse of cheap materials, unreliable CVT transmissions, and lack of innovation have turned away buyers. Nissan also damaged its reputation by reliance on fleet sales and discounts. Nissan chased short-term profits by selling too many cars to rental fleets and offering deep discounts. This damaged Nissan's reputation and made their cars look like budget options instead of serious competitors. For example, Nissan Altima and Sentra. They became rental car staples rather than desirable consumer choices. The fall of Nissan isn't just about one bad decision. It's a combination of poor leadership, missed opportunities, and losing a crucial partnership. Partnering with Renault was a mistake. Carlos Ghosn was a mistake. CVT transmissions were a mistake. Years of chasing fleet sales and subprime buyers hurt their brand in the long run. So, can Nissan turn things around? Or are we witnessing the slow death of a once great automaker? Let me know what you think in the comments.